Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot. And this is going to be the daily message for October the 8th. Keep in mind, timing and energy is fluid, and this could resonate at any time. Please do only take the messages that resonate and leave behind the rest. If you have not yet, do feel free to hit that subscribe button below to join the channel. And let's jump right in and see what kind of a message needs to come through for the collective today. So 8 is the number of power, strength. It is about, something coming back around. It is an infinite number. So I'm curious to see what comes through with the energy today. What kind of a message needs to come through today? Dreams are coming through again. So I do feel a lot of astral travel, especially in dream space. And you are encouraged to, journal about what it is that you'd like to manifest for your life too. Like, what are you trying to dream into fruition? Because I do feel a lot of passion being ignited in the energies. And you might have to be triggered in order to address some toxic patterns that really have been creating a lot of blocks that are needing to be addressed and corrected in the energy when it's stemming around some past wounding. There is a telepathic connection here when it comes to the message today. So there is a connection that you share with somebody else in the spiritual realm, and you've likely been transmitting their thoughts and emotions, and maybe they've been coming through in dream space. But I do feel, get ready for a triggering event, perhaps to be spiritually tested in the energies, in order to address some repetitive patterns that are needing to be released and corrected at this time as somebody's passions are being reignited. So the energy really is asking you to find something or someone that speaks to your heart and lifts your vibration, because there's a lot of sparks in the energy when it comes to creative aspects related to kind of work and perhaps even your spiritual path. But what are you needing to release that has created a false sense of security or a false foundation in your life that really has created a block when it comes to stepping into this deeper existence? Because there is a closing of a contract, and this is stemming around some challenging relationship dynamics when it is something to do with some past energy, perhaps some childhood wounding, especially with the wounding energy coming up. So I do feel you're really needing to recognize that this soul contract really is an agreement stemming around some past life wounds that is really needing to be cleared in order to step into some greater awareness that awaits this lifetime. So there is a transformative energy coming through, some shedding of some old layers of your life in order to step into some new energy, to kind of step in to your highest purpose. So maybe you're really needing to think about what circumstances and factors external to you are needing to kind of fade away and leave your life as you shed these layers. And as we do shed those lower vibration energies and step into that higher vibration, we do experience a lot of physical symptoms, emotional symptoms, and I feel a lot of mental reaction in the energies, whether this is positive or negative. I think you're really needing to see how this is impacting your life to step into igniting some passion, I kind of feel is what's coming through. So this really is a telepathic connection that I feel is divinely watched over. So you are encouraged to calm the mind and go into meditation to open up to this telepathic connection and with this connection with the divine. So I would like to see what needs to come through with the Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck today. I picked a couple different decks to pull messages today. I feel a lot has been shifting in the energy, so I wanted some fresh energy to come through today to kind of start off the week. So we'll see what the main spirit animal energy is coming through for the collective. Ooh, we get the frog. So I think maybe somebody getting ready to leap. And then we have the elephant on the bottom of the deck. So I'm not super familiar with this deck, although I've had it for a couple of years. I do want to dig in with the book to see what the general energy is coming up for the collective. So the elephant for me is a very long spiritual journey. The elephant holds a lot of wisdom, a lot of grace. I do see a flame on the card and that third eye energy coming through. So I do feel like a reignition when it comes to some passion being restored in your life with the elephant. And I do feel, if I can find it in here, I do feel a lot of wisdom is being gained from whatever triggering event is coming up to be addressed and corrected at this time. And with the frog, I just feel like getting ready to take a leap of faith because, you know, the elephant does represent wisdom. And, ooh, below that, we do have the golden egg. So it is feeling like this inner revolution within the energies. And it really is bringing forward this destruction of any obstacles that really have prevented somebody from stepping into their purpose. And I feel a lot of immense wisdom is being gained in the energy today, and you need to rest assured that soon the pathway will be cleared as somebody releases a false foundation. And I feel a lot of illumination in the energies today, a lot of self-knowledge, self-actualization when it comes to the light. So I do feel focus when it comes to a direction, and a lot of generosity and trust is coming through. So let's see about this frog energy, and I found that one right away. So there is a lot clearing and cleansing in the energy. This is representing a lot of healing. The frog is linked to the water element. So, you know, the frog spends its first few months of life entirely within this healing element, inseparable from the water. So I feel no matter how earthly a frog can become, it truly is a cleansing, rejuvenating energy coming through. So if you've been feeling overworked and undernourished, I do feel the energy is calling for you to practice some self-care as you go through this triggering event and break free from a soul contract that I feel has kept you really stuck. So I feel the frog energy is serving today as a reminder to allow the water energy to cleanse you, embrace forgiveness and release, because it's kind of time to dive deep and to release any heavy loads that aren't yours to carry. So clear the energy. I do feel a restoration of some enthusiasm for life coming up, as somebody's kind of been running on empty and feeling depleted and ready to kind of break free in a new direction. So we're going to see what the influencing energies are with the spiritual shamanic healing oracle deck. We'll see what else needs to come through. So the influencing energies, you are reminded it's kind of all good. Healing truly is a spiral, and it's not linear. So there is a cycle closing out, with that being a 9 card. So just a little side note, it's all good. So whatever's coming up to be addressed, it truly is going to have a positive impact when it comes to moving forward. And it is this energy of illusions being stripped when it comes to being in the matrix. So a lot of 9 energy coming through, which is endings, closing out of a cycle. And I do feel there's this cocooned healing energy in and around a situation, as there is a lot of growth coming forward, expansion. And if you notice the leaves, so where I'm at, it's fall, and all the leaves are dying off of the trees. And it is about releasing. And I do feel slow and steady wins the race, and healing truly is a process. It's a journey. And there's a lot of integration when it comes to duality and moving into balance. So lean into your sacred feminine energy when it comes to this triggering event, when it comes to stepping into a greater purpose. So let's see what is being evaluated when it comes to this message today. What is being evaluated? Fertility. So the energy really is fertile. Where are you wanting to plant those seeds for the future? Because there's a need to break free from the status quo, and divine feminine energy coming through again to close out a cycle. So the energy really is supporting your psychic receptiveness, I feel. And it really is allowing you to bring forward your self-expression openly. And the energy really is pushing you to connect with your own inner understanding and your own connection to creation and God's source energy. And we all carry within us divine masculine and feminine energy. So I do feel the earth is very fertile at this time when it comes to stripping these illusions and being more open up to our higher connection. And with the 19 card, the delight, that to me is always illumination when it comes to shedding the ego aspect. So I feel a lot within the energy when it comes to creating the experiences that we want to feel in our life, and really leaning into joy and happiness. So the more joy we feel, the easier it is to evoke this into our daily life and into others' lives. So, You might want to get grounded. I do feel the energy is creating a lot of sparks when it comes to creative aspects and restoring a sense of strength and bravery. And there is massive potential to activate some seeds when it comes to growing something beautiful from our conscious awareness into a grander expression of authenticity. So I do feel a lot is kind of grounding within the physical planes when it comes to a false foundation and walking the spiritual path, embracing this deep-seated transformation. And I feel the energy really is revealing a lot of spiritual aspects when it comes to a telepathic connection in the energies today. So let's dig in with some tarot and see what other energies need to come through when it comes to this message today. Ooh, the Empress. So there is divine feminine coming out right out the gate. So very strong energy to start off with. This is about unconditional love, authenticity, really offering that holy chalice. And this is going to lead to a solid foundation. The Ten of Pentacles, it is feeling like a divine union coming through, a brand new beginning. And I do feel transformation in the energies. And this is all about mastering your craft, mastering your healing journey is what's coming through today. Could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Libra. But this is really about what is it that you want to put the work into to build that solid foundation, because the Empress can grow anything. And the central energy really is wishes being granted. The Star, this is beautiful. So there is a false contract closing out. And there is some greater awareness coming forward when it comes to taking a leap of faith in a connection. And I do feel it's time. The Three of Wands to me is a timing card within the next 3 days, the next 3 weeks. There is going to be some deep-seated healing taking place in the energy as passions are being restored. Expect some fast forward communication. A lot of messages back and forth with the Eight of Wands. And this is feeling like something coming back around. I think maybe many options. Maybe you're going to have to utilize your discernment. Be careful the cup that you choose, because what we own owns us. So I do feel there's going to be a lot of options coming up, because everybody does seek after this Empress energy. Everybody loves the Empress. Everybody comes to the Empress's aid. There is going to be some balance when it comes to a connection, and I do feel a deep level of healing. So I think get ready to receive some communication, a lot of communication. And this really is, I think, somebody's been holding back communication. Four of Pentacles, really not communicating. And I do feel there is going to be a huge paradigm shift, a towering event to break free from a false foundation in order to bring a soulmate union together, a higher level of commitment. And there's that Page of Pentacles. Get ready for a reunion. I do feel somebody's been in some depressive energy, really holding back, not really speaking about this connection. And I see, you know, the 2 cups in the center. And, oh, it's the 6 of Cups. I thought it was the 4 of Cups. So I do feel with the 4 of Cups on the outer layer, somebody has been deeply depressed, missing out on a soulmate connection. There is a divinely guided union here. And I think somebody can see laser focused straight the direction forward. After somebody, you know, has to go through a major shift, releasing a foundation that somebody, I think, has been gripping to, that really isn't serving them. And I do feel a clean slate, a brand new beginning when it comes to a soulmate connection. A couple indicators of brand new beginnings. So there's a lot of scorpionic energy coming through, Mars energy, breaking apart anything false and bringing forward this recognition when it comes to releasing stuff that has prevented us from building this solid foundation, from bringing forward a legacy. And there is the birth of a brand new life here. There are going to be many options. There is going to be balance restored if there's not been justification when it comes to some past energy. And I feel this Empress really is stepping into self-mastery, which is in turn creating a shift, calling in a lot of communication when it comes to a higher level of commitment. And I do feel this is a reunion when it comes to somebody from the past. So you're really needing to trust in your intuition, because there is a brand new beginning here. And I do feel somebody has been grieving deeply over a loss, preparing to come forward with that solid offer. There's a couple fresh new energies. So let's see what needs to come through with the Crystal Stone deck. I do feel a lot of balance being restored. A lot is coming full circle with that Three of Wands. I feel like the next leg of the journey is being presented. There's this crossroads kind of energy coming up, but the energy really is fertile. So you're really needing to open up to your love channel, to really trust in your intuition, because there is an Empress here ascending on her rightful throne as a divine feminine goddess. And I do feel somebody is getting ready to drive to this Empress's house, maybe, and to dive into this dream of this pool of love that this Empress has to offer. So I think get ready to receive a phone call. I think somebody is really convinced that this is the person for them. I do feel a lot of past life energy coming up. And I do feel this Empress truly is glowing. Her energy truly is magnetic. And I think somebody has had a very heavy heart in the past, and they just want to place their heart in this Empress's hand because she truly does represent unconditional love. And I do feel after somebody breaks free from a false foundation, them really going after their true heart's desire. I think somebody here is going through a major breakup, a major ending, and they've been beating themselves up, maybe fearing that this Empress has many options, and maybe fearing that they don't have very much to offer. Pages are very small offerings, but I do feel somebody is getting ready to step forward and to open up their heart to this next level of love, this higher level of commitment. And there is a lot in dream space coming through when it comes to messages and movement forward. So you're really going to need to tap into that subconscious mind when it comes to turning on the light. I do feel deep past life connection here, and somebody I feel has a secret crush on this Empress and is getting ready to come forward with some clear truth. It's time to give up any victim mentality. It's time to give up this false foundation and to start living in purpose. And there's going to be a triggering event in order to break free from any blockages when it comes to putting the grind down to the pavement. So then get ready to be launched into a brand new experience, a brand new cycle after a long period of lack and grieving. So there is going to be a reorientation and a flip in order for somebody to turn the light on and to step into this transformation is kind of what's coming through for the message today. So that's what I have. I hope this resonated. If it did and you would like to book a personal reading, please feel free to check out the description box below, and I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.